Good morning everyone. I was finishing yesterday this all around. Even the fence is not the final one, but I was just creating this one to close this space and to see both rows that I want to have this small one. And I would like also to create a small trail like I have here. For that, let me show you this kind of trail that I have here. I would like to have also here all around. I was also playing with the picture around. That is not final, but just take an idea about the picture around, and since working, just a cylinder, and since working, so I will work more on it and create something specific for the game, because it's just only one picture that I was finding on internet, and maybe we'll create one with a few patches and a few things that are matching better with the level, mountains, and the color and things like that. So there's something that I'm just keeping at the moment. So I would like to create also roads around, like this one, creating roads around this one, and also they are the paths for NPCs, so they can walk on those paths. So I would like to have also here new one, and and maybe going on this way all around, and then just going in front and then also in front. So I just having a few more roads on the town. And those roads are not only as nice, but also the one that the NPCs can use, so I can have more variation about walking around and not only walking or outside of this town. So they can arrive to this point and then choose between turn on the right or just continue walking and things like that. So they have few options to walking on paths. That could be more variation, nicer having random things, and also having more realistic, for example here about the roads. So this is one of the things that I want to do, is just adding a few roads. Another one that I was just doing is fixing about the water I have here. If you go underwater, still I don't have sounds, but you have this effect for being underwater. And what things that I'm doing is just adding this post-process volume here that I was creating, but I need two of them because they are different size for them. So this part of the river have one, and this other part of the river have another one. And when you are arriving here and going inside, just with this colliding, overlapping, it's changing the value for the player, having this is underwater or is not underwater. In that case, I want to fix that you cannot run underwater, even though I don't have animation for swimming, but things like that. So this is something that I will just block right now. So I will, in case that this underwater is there, I will disallow to run. So for running, I have here, so this velocity being here need to be more than 0, and also in this case releasing should be I think I will add a check here. So for that I have the state is underwater here, get, and there's a branch, oops, and then it both branches. So this one if is false, so here, and I will do the same. I think we will have a problem with for example, if you're running and going there underwater, at this case need to be stopping, so it's kind of releasing, stopping again, not running anymore. So I will add some things like this, but the first thing is just checking about running. So for that I will just play like this. So this is running, so in that case I could run. I cannot run here, probably. Yeah, as you can see, it's just running all the time. Okay. Because it was just broken. Now it's fine. So So let's go underwater and then try to run. In that case it's fine. You could run because it's not deep enough. So here you can run. But as you go deeper, you cannot run here. And now, well, should be okay. You can run again. It seems to me that this block is taking longer. Not running here, and then you can run. As you go there, you are already colliding because you have here the waters. You cannot run. Just being in the water, even if you are not underwater. But just colliding this one, it seems that you are already under this one, and then you can run. Well, I need to fix this much better because there are a few cases that should be running, so I think at the moment I will just leave it like this, not breaking anything, but planning to add this one working underwater. I need to also add a new one. A new post-process volume here. This is as an object that I can reuse. Let's add the tracks here. So one track should start being around. I will add here this trail. I think this is trail. Is it trail? Yes, this is trail. So this is the one that I want to put here. I will add here at the moment. And this is just adding a new point, and then it's just extending. Duplicate a line point. But I think it's the another one, the one that I want to move. Yes, I think it's that. Okay, now I see where they are. So let's match this, and after that we can just create the ones that we are just managing. We should paint later to be matching with this one, better matching. And also the curve. I will rotate a bit this. No, I think I need to rotate the main object, but in that case I'm just breaking everything, so I will rotate this. I'll try to rotate this one. Yes, something like that. But even like that, I think this is something like that. Need to rotate much better. And then this is going here. And this is going here, and then rotate this to match a bit better the curve of this than just moving. So we can continue adding new points here. This is one of the problems that I have, this old selecting the old one and not the new one. So this is something strange. And I think I will create this one all round. This is the one that I'm creating round. So we will just turn around, duplicate this point. As I say that we need to move this to keep the last one, and then this is the new one continuing with this path. That need to be rotated also to match this curve. We can adjust a bit later because I see that already this one is a bit strange. We just try to do something like this, and then this one should be also rotating a bit more to match this. Duplicate. I think it's going too close to this road, to the gate of the church. But anyway, so let's move a bit out. I think we should rotate both of them. This is also rotating a bit. And this one also, something longer. And this also closer, so do nicer curve, and then continue with this road until this is matching the main one. In case that we have problem with the road, it's just going up, and this is just using, as you can see here, this is matching for Raycast, matching with the terrain. So I can just put a bit higher over the terrain and it will be matching perfectly if some of the terrain is a bit higher. So I don't need to be worried about this because I don't think that this is completely plain or at zero. Rotate this one also to move something like this. As you can see here, for example, this is not matching the road already. So if we just move a bit up, so we match. The thing is just matching the center of the terrain and not really this curve. And I think that even rotating on this direction is not working at all. Yeah, it's not working because it's being ignored on the blueprint. Not so close to the house, of course. And we can extend this one a bit more before we duplicate this dot. New point. Rotating a bit to match this. I'm not sure if this one is even being shown. I think it is not much. So maybe I need to sculpt a bit the terrain to see this small part here. But let's finish first the curve and then we take care of the terrain. I think the next one will be just matching this way, and also I would like to have something like that, but then I need to create a new one because I cannot duplicate for both sides. So this one I want to see something like this. Yes, and rotate it to just matching with this, something like that. So the cube needs to be a bit bigger. Again, it's going up. I think it's this one being a cube also, or just adding here a new point. Could be as nicer to have this cube better done. So if we now remove all those things to helpers, you can see that this one is coming. This is not perfect. We should maybe paint also to be not green. So we have this row around. I think I will paint the terrain again to match better with this trail, with the road. Paint. Hello. Okay, painting. 0.0. I think it's a bit small. This is right. This is the only part that should be being painted a bit more. This small row here. And the small part here to be matching. I will put something dirty here around. Or maybe it's too much. Yes. So a bit dirt here. And a bit grass. But this is too much. So very easy to paint. Something like this. And I will just add some grass here. The size is something smaller, 3.5 single instant. Yes. Okay. And then we need to sculpt here a bit. So sculpting, doing a bit less. And just reducing a bit until this is matching. And I can see this terrain. And now this is smooth to make something nicer. And I would like to put a bit more stones, small pebbles here. So for that I will add pebbles are here. Do I have any other selected? There's not. Maybe I should increase a bit the distance, or yeah, it's fine, it's adding. It's already adding a few pebbles here and also here. Yes, a bit more this way. Unless that here that we don't have yet, I think. Let's do something bigger. It's being slow. And now I will add a bit of grass. This is the size for them. Or maybe single instance could be nicer. Create something like this. And I will put here a few flowers. The flower will be this, also creating manually. And maybe this. Okay. They're a bit bigger, I think. Could I use this size to be even smaller? This one. Or did they change this? I don't know. What is the one that I was changing then? I was changing the grass. That's the ones they want to change something smaller, like 0.5 to 1. Let's remove them. No single instant. Let's remove them, delete and recreate again. Single instant also, but something smaller. It's too small. It's really too small. So let's create something like this. Yes. Okay. And last one will be this. Okay, I think I need to delete a bit of this. It's already too much and too big also. And this one, no, what is this? This? No. Okay, the last one. There's nothing. Okay, and we can do the same here with this part. Could just put a few flowers, maybe here, and I will put this one and this one all together. Oops, this is too much. Yeah, and this side I will keep as it is, just kind of different, something different. Or we can put just grass. Nothing more. But this is too much here. Okay, looks better. So we have another road that NPCs can use for walk around, and also it's more realistic. And I would like to have also something coming from this point, just being straightforward to the river. But maybe it could be something like this, not going to so close to the houses, something like in the middle here. And also here exactly the same, so coming from this one, going just straight forward to this one also. Yes, let's add a new one. So this is the one to add. By the way, let me see where this one is. It's a trail, not to this level, and then move to this one. Well, I will move to this place later. I will add like roads or trails. I can add already. So where is mine? Oh. Okay. Over to a new folder, trails, and this folder needs to be to the main level here. Okay, so we can create a new one. Now this is here, this here, so let's create something like this, matching from this point already, and then moving to trails, and then rotate to be just going forward or something more like that. Yes. It's just there is something strange until I can figure out which one is going in which direction. So since that this is not the final one, but this is the final one, or is it just kind of closed? I think I have already a new one here, that's why. Okay, now I can see which one is going to be the road, the last one. So this is going here, and this one need to be in the origin of this path to match all of this. Okay, so we have ready this road. This is just being straightforward, so we don't need a lot of points here. Just something like that could be enough. And this one also being to the right. And more or less it's just creating a new one to finally match this. Not sure, just matching with this one or matching with the one paying forward, this one, or maybe this small rotation. Then I should extend this a bit more, so we're just matching with the decal that I have already. And see how it's now going. Now seems better. As you can see here something, but it's just fine. That's why I was using this decal, just to hide all of them matching together. So we have another one here. Oh, it looks like at this point be there. No, that's the one they want to have. That's the one they want to move. No. What this? Okay. A bit like that. Okay, so we have another row, and I want to do exactly the same here. Having another row here, just going straight forward. I don't know about creating maybe another one here, but it's just crossing the market, which is not a good idea, but at the same time could be realistic if you are just carrying here things and then you need to cross with this, with the cards here. let's add a new one, this, and then we'll see later if we need more. This one is fine, it was also matching, so that's fine. Let's create something starting from this point. Also move to the same folder to have all of them together, and then rotate this, just be pointing to the final row. What we need to do is just duplicate this point. I think this time is going well. I'm not sure. Aha, now it's going. Okay. So this is one point. But it's sometimes so hard because it's just duplicating and creating just something round. Well, it's also like that. Let me delete this point. I don't know. We can even start again. So this is one that is going on this direction, more or less. That's fine. Create a new one, and then the one selected is the old one, and then we need to move the new one. Okay, let's continue from this point. And let's move a bit out of the houses. And now we need to decide if this just merging this way or merging that way. I think I will be on this direction on the left, since more realistic you are coming from outside of the town. You're coming here and then on the left. It's just coming from this road. You should probably take this direction to go there, so it makes no much sense matching here. But maybe we can just try to create all of them later, to have all of them cover all the options that you have, or you could have, turning on all directions. So this one is coming here. Let's now try to rotate things. For example, this one, rotating a bit, taking something like that. You cannot really appreciate a lot by just walking. You can see there are a few roads, and it's not all about watching them, but also they are already defined, and the NPCs can use those directions to navigate around the town way more realistic than just crossing. So just following paths could be nicer walking and not just seeing this one is fine, but also more options to walk. So I think that's let's done this one also. Let's walk around a bit to see if we are, you know, missing something or not nice enough. Okay. That's what I want to have here. So if we go this way, how is this looking? More or less. On this, that's fine. We have here a bit of here we need to sculpt a bit the terrain. That's why I have this one I was already doing. And this is also well. So this is the only part that we are missing. We need to sculpt this one. Sculpt. We'll just decrease a bit this terrain so we can see more of this road. And then smooth a bit. Let's see. Who's this? Sorry for the name. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy what you are watching. Let me read your name properly, or nickname. Who's it? Okay. If you have any question, I'm just walking around, so if you want to see something or have any questions, let me know. And this is also the road here. Looks not so nice for this cut down thing, so maybe we will just hide with some grass, or let's reduce a bit more here. A bit and then smooth. I think now it's better. If you want to see more pictures, you have here the links I will just show you. Or watching all the streaming, because I'm streaming every day, and adding all the videos to the YouTube channel. So if you want to see something from the last week or one time ago, for example, how I did, because I'm mostly doing everything on streaming. So if you want to see, for example, how I did this chart, you can see last week. Everything like modeling, texturing, level design now, or for example code with mod things. So I don't know which part are you more interested in: game development, modeling, or texturing, or level design, or just code, or just as a game. So you can check also the website, you have some information there. So this part seems fine. Let's change the time of the day so we can see how it looks. For example, in the morning. So it looks fine. And what about this new? There's no lights here. Just checking mainly the parts that are matching. Let's see, at 12 looks fine. What about this? Yeah, more or less fine. I'm checking almost night. Okay. So this path is as well. I see here something like matching. Let me see if we can do this one longer. Try to match this and avoiding just in the middle of the decals that I have here. I was using decals to hide a bit the matching between them. So just moving out looks better. I will also paint this small part. Paint, and then this is smooth, and maybe some dirt. Oh no, this one is too much. But we can paint something there here. Now maybe here, being close to the river, we need to have something wet. So you can see, matching with the sun, that we have ready something wet and something dirt. A bit more here. Okay. So the roads, the trails are looking fine. Simple, but looks fine. One more good. Just adding something inside. Maybe here a bit of grass, and also painting grass. It's grass. We don't have anything more selected. Only grass. Okay, current level will be this. And I will put this one also here. And the frames, they are not so big. Well, I cannot paint because the terrain is not grass. So first I will paint a bit more of grass here. And let's see now if this is working ready. Yeah, this is just painting something. Hola Juan Momo 80. Muchas gracias. Me alegro de que te guste. ¿Has visto fotos? ¿Has visto las fotos de Twitter, por ejemplo? O bueno, si has estado otras veces en el streaming, no lo sé. Y vamos a poner quizá algunas fotos aquí, flores. Sí, en la web hay algunas fotos, pero las que más hay son en Twitter. Te paso el link de Twitter. Este es el de Twitter. Y la web, claro. Ups. Sí que le están. Y este también. Pues solo hago esto porque no tengo trabajo. Estoy buscando un trabajo. Si tuviera un trabajo no estaría a tiempo completo, pero más o menos sí. Es lo que hago más o menos todo el día hasta que tenga otro trabajo. Ahora mismo no tengo otra cosa. O sea que sí, estoy a esto todo el día. Pero quiero decir, lo hago porque me gusta y quiero hacerlo y ya está. Pero esto ni es un trabajo, ni me paga nadie, ni gano nada. O sea, simplemente que lo hago porque quiero hacerlo. No es porque estoy 8 horas al día trabajando en esto. Y de momento, pues bueno, lo voy haciendo porque tengo más tiempo, lo hago, pero si saliese algo del trabajo, pues dejaría de hacerlo o haría solo los fines de semana o cosas así. O sea que de momento sí. De momento estoy haciendo solo esto hasta que salga alguna cosa. Estaba trabajando en el juego, empecé al principio de año, o sea como 10 meses aproximadamente. Aquí suficiente. ¿Tú también estás haciendo algún juego? ¿O aprendiendo a usarlo? O no sé, un Unity o no sé lo que utilices. A ver qué tal, estaba buscando si pudiera ser algo también de juegos, pero bueno, si no, pues como todo el mundo, hacer páginas web, cosas así. Lo que surja, ¿qué vas a hacer? Aquí falta una hierba. Bueno, Unreal Engine es muy fácil. Tienes muchísimos tutoriales, muchísimas herramientas, integra con muchísimas cosas. En realidad, como ves, hay mucha gente que hace muchas cosas. Yo empecé con Creative Engine porque soy programador principalmente y hice un juego de ajedrez bastante simple, sencillo, pero bueno, casi todo era código, el 90% era código. Y luego quería hacer algo más con animaciones y demás, y Creative Engine, bueno, faltan muchas herramientas, faltan cosas, y decidí hacerlo con Unreal Engine, y al mismo tiempo que empecé haciendo esto, pues empecé a aprenderlo. O sea que hace pues ni un año que empecé con el programa. Lo que pasa es que bueno, muchas de las cosas en la teoría lógicamente ya las sabía de te crea engines que son iguales y por ejemplo programar pues no es nuevo, ¿no? Entonces, porque tengo también partes en C++, tengo parte de Blueprint y luego todo lo demás, bueno, todo lo que es lo que veis lo he hecho todo, vamos, todos los modelados, las animaciones, la iluminación, los árboles, la hierba, las flores, todo lo que ves está hecho y casi todo lo he hecho en streaming. O sea que si por ejemplo quieres, no sé, cómo se hacen las flores, pues buscas y tengo vídeos en YouTube de cuando hice las flores, o yo que sé, las casas, o yo que sé, cualquier cosa. Casi todo lo hice en streaming, muchas cosas, al principio mucho no, pero luego otras muchas sí, casi todo. Los shaders, por ejemplo, aquí del agua también, los shaders, todo está casi en streaming. A lo mejor tienes que buscar un poco porque hay cientos de horas de trabajo, pero puedes encontrar alguna parte en concreto de algo que te interese. Y si no, pues vienes aquí al streaming y te lo explico yo, te lo enseño, lo que sea, sin problema, vamos. Ese trabajo sí son como, no sé, lo mismo yo calculé quizá unas, no sé, 3000 horas puede llevar en el juego, no lo sé, la verdad. Muchísimas. La gente piensa que, no sé, se hace en un rato, ¿sabes? Arrastrar las cosas, arrastras de aquí, las pones y ya tienes un juego, ¿no? Pero toda la parte de código, los blueprints, habrá como, no sé, como 100 o 150 blueprints habrá ya. Clases de C++, a lo mejor hay como, no sé, 20 o 30 también, que poco a poco va la cosa creciendo sin darte cuenta que se llena de mil cosas que vas haciendo. Y modelos, por ejemplo, solo de aquí de cosillas estas pequeñas, así que ves aquí en el market, que es prácticamente nada, chorradillas y tal. Me parece que hay casi 100 distintos. Muchos tienen lot, otros no de tiempo no lo he ido haciendo. Esto también lo hice en un streaming hace no mucho. Este de aquí, por ejemplo. Todas estas cosillas, las cosillas estas pequeñas, bueno, esto me parece que hay casi 100 distintas. Y las veis, están como todas repetidas porque no hay más, ¿no? O sea que las casas, luego algunas las casas tienen, algunas le he puesto ya muebles, otras no. Aquí algunas que sí tienen ya cosas. Algunas sí tienen. Todas las casas se pueden entrar. Todas las casas que pones aquí, todas las construcciones, por ejemplo aquí el molino. Puedes entrar en el molino y tiene aquí las ruedas y todo. O sea, todas las casas se pueden entrar. Que hay aquí, por ejemplo, en esta parte aquí más casas, o el pozo. En todas las casas puedes entrar. Esta estará vacía porque de momento no tenemos cosas. Hay hasta 2 plantas. Todo se puede entrar. Muchas están sin completar porque no he terminado, pero la iglesia también, por supuesto, se puede entrar. Toda la iglesia, hasta la torre se puede entrar. Si sigues la torre arriba, las escaleras, puedes llegar aquí a la torre de la campana. Todo se puede entrar, todas las casas, todo lo que se ve. Que no son casas cuadradas falsas con 4 paredes, todos son casas y con las escaleras, con los proxies y todo, puedes entrar en todas las cosas. Todo lo que se ve, vamos, todo. No hay ninguno así falso de momento. Todo, incluso aquí en los baños hasta te puedes sentar. Las puertas interactivas, las ventanas. Luego cosas como esta para guardar aquí cosas, te puedes sentar en los bancos. Todas las casas que puedas entrar, todas las vallas estas se pueden abrir y cerrar. Incluso esta puerta también se abre y se cierra, la iglesia. Todas las cosas que... Entonces todo eso pues lleva mucho más trabajo que el hacer simplemente 4 cuadrados y lo cierras y ya está, ¿vale? Pero bueno, yo me entretengo, me divierte. Y aquí estaba haciendo. Hice una demo la semana pasada, una pequeña demo, simplemente con una misión de prueba, simplemente para que la gente lo probara, porque hay gente que va siguiendo el streaming y bueno, pues quiere probarlo, verlo, qué tal le va, ¿no? Y a qué tal le funciona el ordenador, si puede correrlo o no. Yo tengo un portátil, o sea, con eso te puedes imaginar el rendimiento. A mí en el portátil me funciona y la gente da como 100, 150 frames. Y hice una demo la semana pasada y bueno, han reportado algunas cosillas como que la interfaz una cosa no iba, otra chorrada que tampoco, y lo que estaba así un poco arreglando y completando para ver si bueno, hago otra build y ya está. Y porque tampoco no es una demo final ni nada, simplemente hice una pequeña demo y una misión de prueba para que la gente hiciese las mecánicas y ya está, para que lo probaran un poco. Y las tengo aquí. Por eso si hay alguna, no sé, alguna cosa que quieras ver o saber más o ya del juego o de desarrollo, lo que sea, no hay problema. O ahora o en cualquier momento viene, yo hago streaming todos los días a la misma hora, de 11 a 1 de la mañana, o sea, por la mañana hora española, y luego los fines de semana normalmente lo hago por la tarde, a partir de las 6, las 7 de la tarde o así, por no hacerlo el domingo por la mañana. Y algunas tardes también, si por ejemplo voy a hacer yo que sé alguna cosa pequeña, modelar algo y tal, digo bueno, pues para hacerlo yo solo a lo mejor en casa, pues lo hago en streaming también, la gente lo ve, si tiene alguna opinión o lo que sea, ya está. Pero si no, hago streaming de momento todos los días, lo que te digo, hasta que salga algún trabajo, tampoco tengo mucho más que hacer, así que aquí estoy haciendo esto. O sea que si empiezas o te surgen preguntas, lo que sea, de lo que veas, pues sin problema, vamos. Te digo, como lo he hecho todo lo que ves, tampoco hay problema en presentar cualquier cosa, no. Es lo que sea. Los personas lo dicen Fuse, los he hecho yo, o sea, quiero decir, no son de Marketplace, nada de eso los he hecho yo, pero usé Fuse y luego las animaciones son de Mixamo, que también las monté yo todas. ¿Y qué más podemos hacer? ¿Qué más podemos añadir por aquí? Estaba pensando en añadir aquí una curva también, por ejemplo. Yo podría aquí añadir una curva. Vamos a añadirla. Estupendo, cuando quieras, que ese es el horario. Incluso si te suscribes te mando un correo todas las mañanas cuando empiezo el streaming. O sea que sin problema. Yo entiendo que bueno, que la gente que está trabajando pues es mal horario, porque por las mañanas no le venga muy bien, pero bueno. Ups. Gracias por el follower. Ya te informarán de cuando me ponga online, te he mandado un correo o una notificación al móvil o algo de eso. Sí, efectivamente, también hay gente de esa que estaba en el descanso. Vienen, pasan por aquí, estaban en el descanso y luego ya pues siguen con el trabajo, lo que sea. O sea que sí, ya te digo que es horario de trabajo, pero bueno, que al que pueda o le venga bien o simplemente como tú en el descanso y tal, pues pueden verlo. Y luego, si no, pues en YouTube miras los vídeos, los pasas porque para estar 2 horas no vas a ver un vídeo, pero me refiero a que bueno, los puedes pasar así más o menos rápido y ves qué estaba haciendo, qué no estaba haciendo, así en general y ya está. Y luego si te viene bien, pues el domingo por la tarde, que a lo mejor tengas más tiempo, pues ya te pasas y puedes preguntar si quieres hacer algo o ver cómo va el tema, ya está. Pero así puedes seguirlo. En Twitter pongo unas veces fotos, pero tampoco pongo muchas. O sea que voy haciendo así de vez en cuando, hay cosas que voy teniendo a lo mejor terminadas y las pongo por poner algo, pero si no, bueno, ya está. Cuando te venga bien, si viene bien, porque tampoco es para estar todos los días, a lo mejor todas las horas. Un juego se hace muy despacio, no es apasionante todos los minutos, ¿sabes? Pues bueno, pues los ratos que te venga bien, y si no, eso en el trabajo, en los 10 minutillos, pues ver qué voy haciendo, pasas por aquí y ya está. Saludas, porque hay gente que está aquí en el streaming horas y no dicen ni hola. Ups. Vamos a tener que crear aquí otra cuenta. Amigo, a ver qué tal va. Le voy a mover más para acá. Ups. Y le vamos a mover a su carpeta. Ya tenemos aquí otro cruce de camino. Y aquí no lo voy a hacer. No hay espacio suficiente. Puse también este decal y así lo tapo y ya está. Estaba pensando si añadir aquí uno, ponerlo aquí también, que cruce así el mercado. Lo vamos a añadir. Trails. Ok. Ok. Tenemos aquí decals, así que no se va a ver mucho, la verdad. El camino no se va a ver, pero bueno, igual. Ups. Y este lo vamos a mover aquí, a esta dirección, aquí. Listo. And do we need more trails, do you think? Are we missing some of them? Okay. So what we'll do now is adding also this this one that I have here, this post-process volume. I will add there a new one. I was just creating a new blueprint that is managing notifying the player when you are underwater, and it will change also the sound of the game. And for that I have here this is the left one. So what is water? The river here. So this is the one that we have already, and we need to create a new one. So this is being here. Oops, not this. This one. Not the river. So what I want to do is this one that I have already, I want to replace with this one, and then we need to have the same size and probably the same location. So for that I have, this is what's the scale here, and probably we are not matching the place, so it needs to be down. Okay. Well, I'm not sure about the size. We are matching well. And then this is going exactly to the same size. So from this part is well, and then from this probably we are not matching the same side here, which is huge. Yes. So this is the one having here. I need to have just going there. I think it's this one. Oops. Yes, there's the one matching. So in that way we can just disable this one. This disable, and this one should working as the last one. So if we are going to some point, I don't know, let's move here. So let's check about the water here. Okay, So the new one replacement is working expected. The only thing is here I want to check on this dump because you have two different okay, and then this is the last one. This is not going well. Should be matching. Well, in that case it's not a big problem because you get out down. You have already here collision. You are checking here, you have collision, so it's not possible for you to go underwater on this place. Just in case, let's try play. Treasure, but we are not going there. Okay, if we go this direction, okay, yes. Now the sound is not paying changes because I don't have any sound. I was just starting with this post-process volume. And this is something that I want to avoid when you are just colliding with this box. You shouldn't be able to run. So in that case, as you can see, you're running. But it's not something that I need to fix. I want to avoid running. Yes. So this is another thing that I did. Let me check what we are missing. Where we RAM. The sounds that are not very well, this is true. Missions. Yeah, another thing that I want to do is the mission for those guys. They are not well balanced, so first thing I need to check how much does cost stone and wood. So I will check this market probably. So wood cost 2 and stone cost 1. Okay, let's go to this guy, which is farmer 4, I think. Yes, farmer house 4. The thing is they are just changing some money for resource, but they are not paying well. Let's say that it's paying less than should be. So this my dialog grabs. So for example, this guy is paying 20, you are paying 5 coins for wood, and wood costs 2 in the market, so I mean 20 should be 40 at least, but to make kind of side mission, this I will give you 50, so it's 50 here, so it works. That is better to give to this guy instead of sailing on the markets. So in that case it's just this is not a side mission because it's not the mission at all, but it's just one way to add resource. So this guy is just giving you more money, and another one that is just also doing not well balanced is about this. I think this guy here, which is trader, farmer house trader, and in that case this guy is giving you 10 of stone and paying you 2 money two coins, and if you are selling this one in the market, it will be 10. So to make this one this worth thing, let's say this is paying 15 for 10 stone. So it worths. Okay, so it's better to give them and then sell to them instead of just selling on the market. But this is not a side mission, it's just another way to earn some resource and things like that. I'm just checking the things that Popper was supporting. Yeah, I think most of the things are already been fixed, so this is something that we can keep, and we can maybe continue just creating something in the level streaming. I have still 30 minutes. So if any of you want to see some in other part, or prefer to work in some, I don't know, area assets, missions, things like that, just let me know and I can work on it instead of just doing random things around. What I will do is just recreating the lining here. For we're missing a few things inside, I think. Let me just, it takes 5 minutes. I will restart later. The editor is taking too much RAM already. As you can see here, the RAM is too much. Hard drive also. Don't forget to check all the links you want to see more about the game, or more information, more pictures, or just following on YouTube or Twitter or any other place. Join also this Discord channel if you want to try the demo. So I have people there. I will create an account for you to have access to this closed demo that I was doing the last week. But if you are waiting with, I hope that I can just finish a few things that I was just fixing today, and we'll be releasing a new build next week if everything has been finished. But I'm still missing to fix is a few sounds. There are a couple of things I don't have ready, but most of the things have been fixed. Problem with was a problem with NPC that are being blocked. I was fixing another problem with the user interface, already fixed. So yeah, most of the things have been already fixed. We could maybe add a few, I don't know, flowers here, or just grass. Single instant level. One 1.5. I will put some small grass close to the road to be not only the big one, something like that. I will put here a bench. Someone can sit here. Interactive. Sit PP. Top. Is this aligned? Yes, it is. And I will change this one to another one. Bench 2. No, 6. I think it's bench. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Still impossible to do anything. Okay, finally. What I want to check is about this patch on the terrain, if it has been already matching well. Yes, it is. So this one has been already fixed. Just to see if this one is messing. No, and also we need to fix the right side block, so left side block. And probably it's close to the door. Place for people just sitting here. And maybe card. I'm planning content. This is environment. If this is not so big, and that's from the wall. I think it's too big. We need to put maybe another place or another one which is smaller. Otherwise it's just matching with the... well, no, not really. Let me see about the Okay, now, and then this one needs to be an object. Okay, now it's fine, because I think it's not blocking the road, should be not blocking this trail, otherwise being too big it's just blocking the trail, and this is not well here. So yeah, it's too big. I think it's too big. Delete. But where do I have others? Perhaps because I can try something smaller. How big is this? This one is much smaller, I think. Could use this one. And now object, one location. So this is not blocking this part, and not blocking the. This is much smaller, so it's easy to see that it's not matching with the. This is probably I need to have the object. Okay. So there's something matching well here. Oops, not this one. This minus 10, minus 12. Okay, this is already matching the terrain. And maybe some boxes or things like that could be using here. Let's do this one. Is it matching the wall? It's a bit close. And another one like that, if it is not so big, which would be too big. I think it's too big also. Yeah, this is just not paying well. So let's try to add something simple, like too big also. This one. Let's change the time of the day because I don't see well the things. So something like that. You can see much better. Yeah, it's fine. I would like to add, of course, a few things all around that is just being a kind of busy place and not just completely empty houses. So I didn't that in the past because I'm still planning to do all those roads and a few more about this fence and things like that. And also the market is fine at the moment. Need to replace a lot of things. It's completely empty, but adding a few more things. So I will try to put things down all around. So this part, for example, I was almost completing all of them. Everything inside seems already busy, or people can, let's say, live there or work there. So this is in the market. For example, this one also is good to have something small row here also. because even at this time you can think that the towns are so big, they have a lot of space, there's no any problem with the, for example, with the space for create your building where you want. But the problem was even worse than we have right now, because you can take the tube and you can travel like 20 kilometers, but at this time they need to travel walking, so really being like 1 kilometer far, it's a lot, but you need to carry things like wood or stone. So that's why also they were starting doing 2 floors. Well, this is down normal, but they will start doing 2 floors, or even trying to do things like that to have more space, not to live so far, because walking any single distance seems not so far for us right now. It was really far, like 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers, really a lot if you need to carry with even with the water, you know. So that's why the towns need to be kind of small and plenty of things all around, not just really big and big spaces for them. But they also need to have, for example, here for working, most of the things are just close to the house or together with the houses, and not just another space where they have space, communal spaces that are a bit far. But yeah, they were building these places where live and work all together. Planning to add more things. What about the door? Is it matching with a maybe this one? It's being matching with yeah, as you can see the wood here is just matching with this stick, and this is probably too small, so in that case need to be a bit to the left, but also need to be close enough to close in this one. So well, it's not a really big deal. Yeah, I would like to create maybe the same fence here, not so complicated because it will be a lot, but something like that, some few sticks, maybe only one of them, and I don't know how much do I have here, like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 4, something smaller, and then just replace this one which is already blueprint with hierarchical instance, just following the spline. So the second, just to change all of them. That's why I just was creating something that I can replace later easier. So this one is just something really easy to replace and create. Fence small, as you can see that it's already replacing all of them. Or I could create something bigger, like well, this one, something like that, which is definitely not. And then I have also this door fence, I think. Door fence large. Yeah, also things like that, but of course these are not nice for a chart, so that's why I need to create something a bit nicer. Door fence small. Yeah, this is something too small. And also not this one. So at the moment we're just leaving this one, which is not the final one, until I can model something. The main problem as usual is I don't have good reference, or I didn't find something that I really like for this. So it was just leaving as it is at the moment and not replacing with any other model. That is not going well. Okay, I think it's already time to leave. it's time for me for lunch as usual. So if you don't have any question, I will leave the streaming here today. I hope all of you enjoyed. Thank you for coming. Gracias por la suscripción. Juan80. Espero verte aquí otro día. So if you want to see more, just check YouTube or Twitter, or join this Discord channel if you want to check when I'm not streaming. Thank you everyone for coming. Hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.